Hello, folks. It is Friday. I am Rich Lieberman, a little under the weather. Couple of things I want to get out of the way. I I'm not sick. I have that kind of, when you're nasal and you're have that phlegm. I don't want to get too obviously gross because it's not gross, but uh, I been getting a lot of stuff uh, business wise, and I've been trying to work through this kind of congestion. And I've been taking Tylenol and Sudafed and other stuff. And it just when you have that feeling, that crappy feeling. Look, I'm not getting hit by lightning bolts. So a couple of things. I did want to come on today on Friday. If you're watching live, aren't you lucky? If you're watching at a later time, welcome aboard. This is the Media Pulse, the Rich Lieberman Media Pulse. Apparently, things are not so swell either at KRON, KRON television, where morale is way down, where leadership is non existent. Here's the headline: KRON still does not have a general manager. They've been without a general manager now for 6 months. And the ratings are way down, even by KRON standards. You'll recall Jim Rose was their last general manager. And it was thought that they would have an executive GM in place certainly by the end of the year. Well, that was last year. We're now what? We're almost 2 months, a full 2 months into 2025. Excuse me again. Yet KRON does not have a GM. That might be more telling about the fact of how GMs exist today and how relevant they are. But keep in mind, this is KRON. That's number one. Number two, this CW network, nobody watches, or at least not anybody within strong numbers is watching the CW. So that hasn't helped matters. Look, KRON, their bread and butter is news. And this CW has cut into their news. Now, frankly, they don't do a great product of delivering the news. Nevertheless, having news in the morning, the midday, afternoon, evening, when that's your bread and butter, and when that is being cut into by a network programming that few people, if any, are watching, that's bad news, pun intended. And combine that with the fact that they don't have a general manager. And the feeling amongst my spies telling me the mood there is not so swell. This did get down, and I told it to you guys. The high level CW people, the Next Star people, have made it known that they are and will soon be asking for buyouts on various people, two of which I named to you. Vicky Liviakis is one, and the other is Catherine Heenan. Now, nothing is official yet. And especially when you don't have a GM in place, you could imagine the turmoil. And I use that word, that's a heavy duty word. I don't use that word lightly. There is turmoil there. But what else is new? I would just hope, again, sorry. I would hope one day soon, and this is not just for KRON, that management, the high tops, the high ups on any local TV news station would figure it out that when you don't have leadership, when you have incompetent, whatever you have, non existent leadership, that doesn't end well. That doesn't set a good pattern. That allows a lot of innuendo and rumor and speculation. There's no missive, there is no direction. Why? The fact that KRON, the people that run it, don't get that is beyond me. It is so self evident, it is so self revealing, and it happens all the time. These yahoos, these paper clip lookers, they just don't get it. They don't understand that. Look, fact of the matter is, even if they had a GM at KRON, would things be better? Slightly. The main thing, there's nobody that is running the show. There is nobody in charge there. When that happens, people have a way of kind of going about business themselves, and that doesn't lead to positive results. So KRON is in some dire straits. Again, what else is new? Fact of the matter is, with Heenan and Vicky Liviakis, two of their most senior on-air staff, rumors all over the place that management, whoever that is, probably coming from a Nexstar person, wants them to consider a buyout. Well, use your own imagination. But the fact of the matter is, there is no confidence whatsoever. The people that are on shift there don't know what the hell is going on. They don't have very competent leadership as it is. So you can only imagine now what's taking place in the morning. Nobody knows. Midday, nobody knows. Evening, which is where they make their money, nobody knows. The people that do know, they're not at the shop. Not very, very good times at KRON. A couple other things, folks, for this Friday. I'm going to try to answer all, and I was inundated, your Ask Rich Lieberman questions. Hopefully, I will be able to get those of you who've been sending questions. I appreciate it, and I'm going to do my best to try to get all your questions answered. But again, I've been feeling like crap, and there's all this stuff that's out there. It's cold, it's rainy, you've been reading about the flu and all that. I didn't get the flu, I don't think. I just feel that lousy, cold, mucus, run amok kind of a feeling. So please don't send any more questions. You could send an email, rich.lieberman@gmail.com. This is vital. Please, if you can, those of you that come here a lot, please make a contribution. I rely on your contributions. That's what enables me to basically keep this site going. I'm a one-man operation. I don't have a staff of 20. Your money, your contribution, donation, whatever you want to call it, it goes directly to me so I can pay my bills, so I can fund the internet and all the cell phones and time and energy that I delve into while, for example, getting information from a store that you're not going to see or hear anywhere else, like the KRON story, because I cover media, folks. That's my gig, the media. Soon locally, soon nationally, locally, nationally, even internationally. I try to get you information that nobody else, A, will report, B, can report, because they're not devoted to it. They only do headlines. And oftentimes, when they even do the headlines, they don't know what the heck they're talking about. I give you no spin. So please click on my PayPal. It's 100% safe, secure. Any amount is very much welcome. I will personally call you, email you, thanking you for all your help. That's what keeps me going, plain and simple. So please make a donation, and I thank you, and I will try. I will try to answer all the questions that you have sent to me. Thank you very much, Have a great Valentine's Day. Have a great President's Day weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay dry, and have yourselves a terrific time at home. Thanks a lot for watching.